Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Through the Cowl for this first of 2025 podcast. Back again with the lovely Debs, here to give you our fun rundowns on what we've been up to, what we've been watching.
I was like, ramblings?
Just a general, our general weekly catch up.
Yes.
So, happy New Year to you. It
And to you, how was your festive period?
was all right, actually. Very quiet this year. Very
Hmm.
quiet. It seemed like everyone just seems to be getting so much older now. So obviously you kind of like have to now. Obviously, you still have to remember Genevieve's like really tiny, so you're trying to
Only dinky.
give her that Christmas buzz, you know. And this Christmas Day, a bit different. Went to a pub for Christmas dinner.
I quite like it though.
Yeah,
Takes a lot of the hassle out of, I mean, I appreciate you don't have control over what you're going to get.
yeah, yeah. But I think if luckily we were the first setting, so what happened was they messed up our order. Apparently, they ran out of beef straight away. So anyone who was booked, they had like 2 hour slots all the way till maybe like 7 p.m., 8 p.m.
So dumb.
And they ran out of beef in the first,
You're like, come on, guys. Because
so
most places take pre-orders as well for that sort of stuff so that it doesn't happen.
yeah, I know. And for the price, I didn't complain too much.
Yeah.
Obviously, you go to other places and be a lot more pricey for what you get, but it was edible, reasonably edible.
And at least you didn't have to slave over in the kitchen and
Exactly. But then obviously
people
boxing, but
popping in and disturbing you while you're trying to do it.
yeah,
And
but then Boxing Day we did it again anyway, so it was like we actually should have done it the day before, you know. So, but it was fun. Everyone seemed like they got spoiled, you
yeah,
know. So it was a
good.
is what it is, and obviously all the way through to New Year's now. I think I was in bed by 9:30, 10.
I didn't go to bed until about 11,
Yeah.
but I did stay up for the fireworks. I wasn't planning on doing it, but I think I was just ended up like playing games and scrolling and was like,
Yeah.
oh, it's quarter to 12. I may
Yeah.
as well just
Yeah.
stay
Push it out there.
awake. But I was in bed.
Yeah. I was in bed. Everyone else was sort of downstairs. Even Genevieve was still downstairs. I was upstairs watching Squid Games.
Ah, yeah, you said the season's been good. I've seen that they've already released the date for season three.
Really?
Hmm.
Wow. I can see how they set it up
Okay.
because there's a in the last episode it was a real cliffhanger.
Mm. Hopefully it's not too long. They might be
Yeah.
like 6 monthly stints or something. I can't remember when
Yeah.
the last Squid Games was out.
About 3 years ago. I couldn't believe it. I think it was just after,
No,
yeah, I think it was
no.
just after lockdown.
Shut up.
Yeah.
It's crazy long ago.
Yeah. It's mad.
I just said that.
I felt like I already watched it last year.
It was 2024.
Yeah, I felt like I watched it last year at the beginning of last year.
Jesus Christ. Oh, well then maybe it's another 3 years for your
Yeah, yeah,
cliff.
yeah. No, I think because obviously the guy didn't get paid very well for the first one, even though that was the groundbreaking. I think he's probably got the next ones lined up.
Isn't it?
But I think it was no, this one was pretty good. Like it was pretty sinister because I
Mm.
know like my
I mean,
stepdaughter.
technically it is quite a dark,
Yeah,
premise, isn't it, really?
mm, my stepdaughter sort of skipped the first episode because she found everything out on TikTok. So everyone was downstairs and they were kind of watching it from like second, third episode in. I
Mm.
was like, no, I'm not doing that. So I went on my own, started it on my own fresh, and I was really impressed and gripped how they were doing the first episode.
Mm. Is it very different to the first season?
Um, Obviously the games are different.
Yeah.
Apart
But
from
it's still a bunch of
yeah,
people
apart from the first one,
armed at every level kind of
yeah, and
thing.
and obviously the you saw at the end of the first one that that guy wants to stop the games from happening.
Yes.
So it shows him figuring out his way to get back into the games, so he can try and stop people from dying.
Oh, from the inside.
Yeah,
I'm not sure that's a good idea, mate.
yeah. So
Might not be your best plan.
there's a lot of twists and turns. Um,
Will
It doesn't
he
go
be
as planned as
surviving to season
yeah, it doesn't go as he thought it would. He may make it into season three, but it looks like he's gonna need a lot of help.
3? Oh, okay. Interesting.
Yeah, so this I think it's 7 episodes I watched, and it's yeah 7 episodes, and yeah I liked it. Some people weren't happy. Some people said they waited too long from the first one.
Mm.
They don't, and obviously the first one was groundbreaking, so the second one might not for a lot of people live up to their expectation. But to me, it was gripping. They done it really well, and like Koreans know how to make movies.
Yeah, my sister loves watching Korean movies.
Yeah. The only thing I
Usually
wish,
the violence, but
yeah, yeah. The only thing I wish I did was actually watch it in Korean with English subtitles
yeah.
instead of watching it with in English, dubbed English.
Oh, yeah, no, I think I would have preferred
Like it's when you,
subtitles.
yeah,
Yeah.
when you watch it dubbed, it's so cheesy
It's
and so
just silly otherwise, yeah.
odd. Especially there's one character in there.
And you get used to the subtitles after a while anyway, don't
Yeah,
you? So, yeah.
yeah. So there's one character in there in particular who seems even more spaced out. But if you were watching it in their native tongue, it would have seemed made more sense.
Mm. Okay, so point to self,
Yeah,
watch it with
so,
In Korean with English subtitles.
yeah. So let's start with some of the things that you watched. Because obviously I've just mentioned Squid Games for me, but there's, I did some good watching over the last 10
Oh,
days.
we've got time. Um, so I had 2 weeks off from
Yeah,
work, so it was very lovely. But that is quite a lot of time for someone like me.
exactly. Someone who, even when they don't have time, can put in like 5 box sets.
Exactly. And don't get me wrong, I did a few. I did a few. Um, and I did go outside and see people.
Good.
But I can get through more than most. So
Yeah, yeah.
I'm just going to list them out
Okay.
for you. So this is what I watched in those 2 weeks. I finished off Joan,
Oh yeah.
thumbs up. Black Doves,
I haven't seen that yet. That's
thumbs
next.
up. Season 2 announced. Nice.
That's it.
Lioness, season 2. Fucking loved it.
Yeah. Oh, you watched the season two already?
Yeah, mate.
Okay.
Season 2 was literally only just out.
Yeah.
Love it. The Agency with Fassbender finished.
Hmm. Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah.
Okay. Agency. Oh,
Like Ink Black Heart, which is a series. It's the most recent series of
okay.
the detective, like private detective series.
Okay.
Thumbs up. Um, I watched Classified with Aaron Eckert.
Okay. Is, is that
Um,
recent? That's a recent, or was that?
yeah, yeah, it was. You know,
Yeah, he hasn't really been good since he did The Dark Knight.
just been so cheesy. He's just a very cheesy, it's
Yeah.
very cheesy. I watched Willy Wonka, which I hadn't done before with Chalamet.
Anime, yeah. It's good fun, isn't it?
Yeah, I liked it.
Yes, it's
I
good
thought it
fun.
was nice.
His relationship with the young girl, and obviously him making how he makes his chocolate.
Yeah, I love it. All that little magical nurse.
And Hugh Grant as the
So
voice.
good.
Yeah. Do
I mean,
you want to hear my
so
song? No, not really. But I probably started dancing. So here we go.
I thought he was actually quite perfect as
Yeah.
and he was a little bugger as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was really sweet, actually. I'm glad I didn't go in with any kind of preconceptions.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I enjoyed it for what it was. I watched Absolution with Liam Neeson.
Is that another one where he like forgot his memory and he's a gang?
Yeah, he's forgetting he's losing his memory.
Yeah, yeah,
He's a man, but an old one.
yeah, yeah,
He has to build his relationship with his daughter and his kid, but the underworld that he's in keeps trying to come and get him.
yeah. Of course, of course.
Put it last on the list, maybe. Um, I watched, oh, I don't know if you're a big tennis fan,
Hmm.
but I watched Federer, the final 12 days.
Okay, always okay.
Loved it.
Yeah.
It was great. I didn't realize how friendly, how close him and Nadal were.
Oh,
And
wow.
Nadal doesn't come into it until about halfway through.
Yeah.
Um, and I'm literally obsessed with how cute they are. So sweet. But really, it was really interesting insight because
Yeah.
you see all these top players together and they're quite awkward talking
Yeah.
to each other. But him and Nadal are just like they've been
They've,
best so long.
they've been playing each other since they're like teenagers.
Yeah. And even though they've kind of enabled the friendly rivalry
Yeah.
to be bigger
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
tennis than it ever was.
Yeah.
Yeah, really, if you like tennis or if you loved Federer, really good, like hour and a half. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Um, oh, it goes on. I watched Missing You, which was the new Harlan Coben or whatever his name is.
Okay. Missing
Harlan Colan or whatever you call on Netflix.
Yeah.
That was quite good. I started watching Landman with Billy
Landman.
Bob.
Okay.
But his daughter and his wife, his ex-wife, are so fucking annoying.
Yeah.
You would probably love it. They're literally in their bikinis like the whole time.
Okay. Okay.
It's just gross. It's so creepy. Like normally I don't mind that sort of stuff, but
You
it
think Billy Bob was the director and casting agent?
no, like and she's only 17. Like they talk about her being 17.
Yeah.
And then, like the old men like just perving on her and being weird about it. And I'm like, what has this got to do with the plot of this fucking
Yeah.
oil thing? So I stopped watching it because actually I wasn't into it. Um I watched Die Hard as my Christmas Day movie.
Of course. Of course.
Loved it. I watched Pretty Woman, which I have not seen for so many years in
Yeah.
between. Oh, just made me want to be a hooker.
I think she made a lot of people
Oh,
get
I
into
need
profession.
that hooker rich man glow up. Like,
Yeah,
come
yeah.
on. Oh, I love it. It's so sweet. It's so sweet. I watched Hidden Figures, which I
Yeah.
absolutely love. With Kevin Costner and it still blows my mind
Mm.
that back then, like in the 60s or whenever it was,
Yeah.
that racism was
Still
still,
hot. Still hot. Yeah.
and I know we weren't born then,
No.
but I still class that as kind of our lifetime because our
Yeah.
parents were born then. And I
Yeah.
it blows my fucking mind, mate. It
Yeah.
literally, even though I've
Oh,
seen this movie before and I still just think, how the fuck?
yeah. My dad was born 1948. So, when he came
Absolute
to when he
madness.
came to the UK and he went to school and all those sort of things, it was he told me stories. It was pretty crazy.
Yeah. Just
Obviously, luckily he came to the UK and didn't go to America, but
I know, and I know we didn't grow up with it. I
yeah,
mean, you might have done more so than us because of your,
yeah,
your parents'
yeah,
experiences and stuff. But I just think, God, that was like fucking only 50 years
yeah, I
ago.
know, yeah,
Possible.
yeah.
But a brilliant movie nonetheless. Loved it. And I watched Godzilla and Kong
It's,
again.
yeah, really, it's good. I enjoy it.
You know what? Maybe it's in my list of top movies in
Yeah,
2024. Who
because it
knows?
did, it did make me really start looking into things like Hollow Earth. I was like, imagine it. I've said this before. Imagine if it was
Middle
real.
Earth, Hollow Earth, all
Yeah,
the beautiful rainbow stuff. I'm like,
yeah.
I'm here for those crystals.
Because I remember when I went to Egypt, I was thinking like, is there a Stargate here? There,
Hello. Oh, no.
yeah,
I actually really enjoyed it,
yeah,
even the second time. So
yeah.
that was a good one.
Little, little,
And then
little Kong, hilarious.
oh, so cute. And then that poor white, like,
Yeah, yeah,
dragon, freeze dragon,
yeah.
he's, hurting her with the little
The sword.
shark. And she's
Yeah,
adorable.
yeah,
She's all like, purr, purr, at the
yeah,
end. Oh. And I love that they have to come together. And I love Mothra because she's
yeah.
fucking badass, even though she's a delicate moth.
I know. She seems really weak, but then obviously it's good to see Mothra come back
And
though.
they can't do it without her.
No.
Like, because actually Godzilla needed Mothra to be like, stop fighting
Yeah,
him,
yeah,
fucking come downstairs.
yeah. Yeah. But it seems like they've obviously made Godzilla a lot smaller to make him more in comparison to like Kong.
Yeah, Yeah, yeah. I loved Kong's arm as well. His
But
thingy.
I'm still always going to be a fan of the, I think it was 97, 98 Godzilla with
Hmm.
Matthew Broderick
Yeah,
and
yeah, it was good.
and Jean Reno. I'm always going to be a fan of that movie. And it had the best soundtrack as well.
Oh, I'll have to look it up.
Yeah.
And then I just had some festive
Yeah,
episodes.
yeah.
So I did pottery. I love the pottery
Yeah.
showdown. Bake Off, obviously.
Cool. Yeah.
Um, I did Big Fat Quiz of the Year, but I haven't done the 2025 one yet.
Okay.
So only done the thingy one. I did the Weakest Link. I did the Sewing Bee, and obviously Gavin and Stacey.
Yeah, but I think yeah, everyone in my house was like tuned into Gavin and Stacey. I can't remember what I was doing. I was
Oh,
doing
dude, it's have you watched the other? Are you into it?
not really. I used to try and watch some of the episodes back in the day, and then it's just like it was
I
for me
don't
to watch.
even think I've seen half the series, but because like you already know the characters,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
cried. It was really good.
yeah. For me to watch like British comedies, it was like they have to be like certain things. Like I used to have like stuff like Teachers and
Yeah.
along those sort of lines. It was like the Channel 4 ones. BBC ones were just a little bit too
Was
cheesy.
that the one that Rick was in?
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Before he was Rick.
yeah. That he's based Simon.
Simon, that was it. Yeah. So yeah, I had a really good time.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't my list of what I watched over the Christmas period wasn't as long as yours, but I did obviously get to see Red Notice. Red One. Red One.
Yeah.
Obviously I watched Home Alone as always.
Hmm. I did a bit of Home Alone too.
Yeah. My favorite is one of my favorites actually is up there with Home Alone for me is is it Deck the Halls?
Yeah, it's a
I
fun
love that.
one.
I love that.
It is a fun one.
Yeah. What else did I watch? Yeah, what I've watched recently, I watched Gladiator 2.
Oh, yes, yep, I done that. It's good, right?
Wow, it was good.
Yeah.
Obviously, a lot
Morgan
different.
was great, wasn't he?
Yeah, obviously a lot different to the first one. Obviously, because it's a different time,
Yeah.
but you still felt that feeling in your stomach, especially when he bent down, picked up the sand, and rubbed it between his fingers, and you're like, Maximus, Maximus. You're just waiting for that chant to happen. And
And
obviously,
weren't the Ginger Kings or
yeah.
Emperors
Oh,
fucking nuts?
they wound me up so much. Their
I
their
think they were supposed to, though.
their syphilis faces.
When you put the monkey in
I
charge of
know. My head of commerce.
it. Oh God, what a psycho.
Yeah. Yeah, it's quite odd to see Denzel on the as
On
the
the
bad guy.
sneaky side,
The sneaky bad guy. It was quite odd, but
if
he
you
did
are
it great.
talking long-term planning,
Yeah.
dedication, like fucking hell,
Oh,
did he like come good?
yeah. He did yeah, he did amazing in that, I almost felt like you want him obviously you think it's Denzel, you want him to win in certain ways, but I didn't think he was gonna turn against his fighter. I thought it was gonna be more like
He did Thingy a favor with what he did because he
yeah,
got rid of the Emperors. So actually, his crazy master plan
yeah,
probably helped him.
yeah.
So
And then
yeah,
to see him lose was very interesting.
yeah, I loved him with all his like
Yeah.
things that he wrapped
You-
around his arms and stuff. He really
Yeah.
suited that sort of
Yeah.
attire.
What else did I watch? Obviously, I said I watched Red One. I watched Heretic with
Oh, Hugh
Hugh Grant.
Grant. That's supposed to
Very,
be really fucking creepy.
very interesting movie where two girls come along to his house who are talking about
Guides, is it? Girl guides or something?
no, they're like young, what would you call them? Like
Not like
Jehovah's Witnesses.
YouTubers.
Yeah, they're like Jehovah's Witnesses.
Yeah.
So they're like so they go to his house to teach about obviously knock on his creepy house and want to speak to him about where he stands in religion. But he's obviously played this game before, he knows about all religions and is, he's almost like a creepy scientist.
Mm.
You know, I don't know if you're obviously not going to watch it.
I'm definitely not going to watch it.
Yeah, so I can talk about it. So, so the girls come over, and then he talks. He's pretending that he has. Obviously they're young, so they're like, "Can we can't come in unless there's a lady present." And he's like, "Oh yeah, my wife's in. No problem. Just come in,
Oh,
and I'll get." And I'm like, "Okay." So they come in, they sit down. He starts, "Do you want some refreshments?" And they're like, "Okay, is your wife gonna come?" Yeah, yeah, sure, sure. She's a bit shy. I'll go see if she wants to come out.
oh
Keeps coming
God.
back with different excuses. And the girls start to panic because one of them's like has a bit like is a bit more like switched on,
Mm.
and she's like, you know what, screw it, let's just get out of here.
Yeah.
As they try to get out of there, his front door is on this timer lock thing,
Oh God.
so they can't get out. Plus, he's taken their coats, which had had key, and they ride bicycles. So
It's even worse. It's not even like they can get away quickly.
no, and the house completely locks down. It's a storm. Everything, the house completely locks down. You can't get out the windows. Nothing.
Oh God.
So then they're like, one of them's kind of like a little bit calmer, and she's like, "All right, let's just play this game, see what's going on, try and get out of here." They go through into another room saying that, "Please, can we meet your wife now?" It's In fact, let me go back. There was a creepy part
Wow.
where he says that his wife's baking a blueberry pie, and they're like, he goes, "Can you smell that?" They go through to another room, and what's been happening is he was burning a blueberry candle.
God.
So all this time, he's teaching them about trying to figure out how strong their faith is in religion. He takes them through to another room, and they're like, "Please, can we just leave? Can we go?" And he's got two doors in his house, and he's like, "Yeah, you can leave, but you have to leave out the back of the house, and you can choose which door you want to leave from."
Oh my God.
Yeah. So one of them's like he's really pushing one of them because he's seeing like you can tell there's something not quite right about her. Not quite right about her, but she's obviously got a bit more edge to her.
Okay.
One's really like calm and like strong in her beliefs, so to speak.
Hmm.
And he's really pushing the one that isn't. So in the end, they goes, "All right, they can't take it. All right, let's just go out through one of these doors." After he's given a big speech and he made them say, how how bad like sort of religion can be if you blindly believe. So
Oh,
they walk through one of these doors and they go down into this dungeon and it locks shut. As they go down there, you can
God,
see
I'd
that
rather stayed in the fucking house.
yeah, it gets really dark. As they're in there, he comes to, they see some woman in black all just like slumped on the table.
Oh
And then
God,
he
he's
does something where he
right.
switches the lights out and it pretends that she comes back to life because he's trying to say that he has the key to
Oh,
life and he can bring people back to life and stuff like that. And it,
wow.
it's it's really dark.
Do the girls survive?
One of them survives,
Oh,
after she sees a lot of shit. And then plus he's got a bunch of women hidden downstairs below the room as well. Because
does
after
she get out and go and tell on him?
it doesn't go that far at the end. Hopefully she
Oh,
survives because she does get stabbed at one point by him.
oh, oh!
And
I'm not sure I would like not like that closure.
no. And then obviously what happened was he beforehand he sliced the other girl's throat.
Oh, so they're also she's now down there
Yeah. So
until
she's
the
in
next lot come in.
yeah, but then luckily before she dies, she comes back slightly and gets him before he kills the other girl.
Oh, okay.
And then she drops dead. I don't. It's hard. It's a long film to explain, but
Okay.
it's very dark.
Yeah, not for me.
I kind of, I kind of regretted watching it. I finished No Good Deed with Lisa Kudrow and
Yeah,
Ray Romano.
worth doing. I
Very
haven't done
worth,
that.
very worth doing. Like I said, if you get Mama Harris to watch it, like
Hmm.
I couldn't put my finger on who did the deed.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Because I remember last time we were talking, was it an accident
Yeah,
or? because it wasn't clear from where you'd got to.
Yeah, all the way through up until the last episode, you're just not sure.
And were you happy with what it ended up being?
Yes,
Okay.
I was happy in the fact that it wasn't either of. I don't think you could ever put that on, say, someone like Lisa Kudrow or Ray Romano's, that because of their like legendary status of being the characters they were,
Yeah.
you couldn't have them do something accidentally or evilly, you know. And it turns out quite beautifully for them at the end. And and one character that you do not suspect at all throughout is the one
Oh,
who's at fault, and
okay.
she's
I
and
like guessing.
the person's pretty evil. So if you
Okay.
watch it,
Gotta
Mama
go,
House,
yeah.
definitely watch it. You'll love it. And then obviously, like I said, I finished Squid Games as well. So for
Nice.
me, that's a that's a
That's some decent sit down, chill out, you
yeah,
know.
which is very rare for me.
Yeah. Oh, as it should be. A nice time to recharge, I always think.
Yeah. So I was gonna ask you, since we've just left 2024, do you have a potential list of some of your favorite movies from 2024?
Yes. When I first started thinking about it, I was like, oh my God, I don't even know what I watched. I don't cinema that much. Um, however, um, and I think I've forgotten a lot of maybe from like Q1,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
January, February, March time.
yeah.
But maybe if you've done things that we could fall out of there. But yes, so I've written a few down. Um, I'd say that the one I probably enjoyed the most
Mm-hmm.
was Deadpool Wolverine,
Of
in all
course.
honesty. Yeah, I
I think that'll
think
be most people's list.
yeah, it was, really good fun, really good action.
Actually, I watched that on Christmas Day.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I
Oh,
did. Yeah,
I haven't done it again. I
yeah,
definitely need to. Yeah, I think that would be my top pick.
yeah,
Um, And then I was thinking, okay, what different types of ones have I done? And I know I only did Wild Robot recently,
yeah,
but it was lovely.
yeah.
Like, if my mum hadn't have been there, I literally would have cried my fucking. And she's very, we sort of look at each other, and I'm like, is she crying yet? Is she crying? I don't breathe weird. Don't.
Yeah,
She wouldn't care if I did or not, but
yeah,
when someone else is there, you always try and hold it in a little bit. And I think,
yeah,
yeah, I definitely would have been screaming if I'd have been on my own.
yeah,
So Wild Robot, I'll put in there. I enjoyed All of Us Strangers, um, the one with the Fitties, Paul Metcalf and the other guy is such a harrowing love
yeah,
story that could have been.
yeah,
Um, that was really sad, but in a good way.
yeah,
It's definitely worth watching. Like it's a very I don't want to say beautiful movie, but it kind of is with how
yeah,
they've done it. So I would pick that one, and you should watch it if you haven't watched it.
yeah.
It's really good. Yeah, very thought-provoking, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah. Um, I'll do two more. I mean, I know you're not a June fan, but
Yeah.
I really like June, so that's in June Part Two is in my list.
Yeah, I've seen that in a few people's list.
And the I'm gonna say The Substance because
Okay.
I watched it with my mum at the cinema, so the fact that we got to watch it together at the
Yeah, yeah.
movie was quite nice. And also, I have not watched a movie with that much
Gore.
audible
Yeah.
gore
Yeah.
and the audible sound of things breaking and ripping and
Yeah.
stuff was great.
Yeah.
I know. But I like that you're physically
Yeah,
affected
yeah.
by, such a type of thing. So, yeah, and that was different. I've not seen,
Yeah.
too many things. Like I say, it was kind of like a modern, more horrible sort of Death Becomes Her in a way,
Yeah, yeah.
but by no means a
Yeah.
replication. Um, Yeah, I'll go with those ones for top six.
Okay, so I had a few, and if I had to pick five out of them,
Hmm.
okay, top one, I'm gonna say obviously for me, Bad Boys 4. That for me was just
I've not done it.
that for me was just made the first part of the year for me.
You did really like that can be your guilty pleasure.
Yeah, even just one scene from it just made the first part. Because I said to you, it was that set me up thinking like I cannot wait for Deadpool Wolverine. Because
Yeah, yeah. I know, I've still not done it. Maybe
yeah,
it's on as soon as it's free,
yeah, yeah.
I'll watch it.
Um, I'm gonna go with Transformers One.
Oh
I
God, I've not done that either.
Oh my God, I still can't get over the fact that it's an animation,
It
but
had really good reviews though, didn't
yeah,
it?
but such a great story, such a
Yeah.
different take on two beloved characters who are the yin and yang of each other.
Mm.
But seeing them how the falling out started.
Yeah, because we'd only ever known them as
And
like
enemies.
adult robot,
Yeah,
enemies.
yeah.
And just check it for what it was. There's the good and the bad.
No,
So
this
yeah, I
really
will definitely do that.
this really set up the story of like how things can fall apart between two factions.
Yeah, because they were like besties, weren't
Yeah,
they?
yeah.
Mhm.
And then sometimes, again, I do like a film where you end up feeling for the quote unquote bad guy or the evil one because it's just like
Well, sometimes that means you normally then that you've had a good understanding of
yeah,
why they're like that,
yeah.
you know.
And sometimes you think to yourself like, are you really the bad guy, or is this quote unquote good guy, or
Don't
is
talk
the
about Optimus like
or is the quote unquote good guy the one who's restricting progress?
that. Food
Yeah,
for thought.
yeah. So I say Transformers One, Inside Out Two.
Oh, that was on my wider list. I did
Yeah,
really the fucking anxiety. Like obviously I had used to have it so bad
yeah,
and I don't get it as much anymore. I do still get it
yeah,
sometimes,
yeah,
and it's hard for people to understand if they've never had it.
yeah, yeah,
And although it was only a small depiction, it was still a really good depiction
yeah,
of
yeah,
what it can be like.
yeah,
And so yeah,
yeah.
I
Inside,
did like
yeah,
that. How it can literally fucking take over everything
yeah.
without you wanting it
No,
to.
yeah. Hi, who are you? Anxiety?
And then when she's just like,
Yeah. Fucking your shit up.
yeah, that is it. I did really enjoy that. I love the idea of Inside Out anyway. It's
Yeah.
such a good, yeah.
I'm gonna go with the Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare.
Oh, haven't done that either.
I
That
re
had such good
Yeah,
reviews.
I just really enjoyed like Cavill's like role in there, his chemistry with Alan Rickson.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, really really good fun. Just reminded me of like an like of almost like Inglorious Bastards sort of thing. It just had that sort
Yeah,
of
it scored really highly on IMDb.
yeah.
I need to watch your top movies.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna throw Monkey Man in there. I
Oh,
really
that was on my wider list as well. Yeah,
I did enjoy that action and
like
just
an Indian John Wick.
Indian John Wick.
That's
Yeah,
how I would describe it to someone. Yeah.
yeah. So I really enjoyed that. And should I throw? I did enjoy Arthur the King, but I think
Oh my God, I totally forgot about that. Yeah, 1,000%. I even said it on our team meeting at work.
yeah,
And one of the lovely Indian ladies went away and watched it and was like, I really love that movie
yeah.
that you told us about.
I don't know. I do. I would put that in there, but I think Land
I'll
of
put it
Bad,
in mine. I'll put it in mine.
Land of Bad, and Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes.
Yeah. I had Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes and Kong and Godzilla in my wider
Yeah.
list. Yeah.
Let me think. Out of the three of those, which one would I'd like to watch again more quicker? I'd say probably Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes.
Yeah.
What a wonderful day.
I thought that was going to be in yours because of that saying.
Yeah. Apes together strong.
Do you know what? If it wasn't for the annoying fucking girl,
Yeah,
I did put it in my wider list, but
yeah,
she was really
she
irritating.
was. And you could already tell as soon as she arrived, there was something off about her.
Yeah, definitely. I don't want to say ruined it for me, but I wasn't a fan of her at all.
Yeah.
So, mm.
So, have you made any New Year's resolutions?
Not really. I'm not a big resolution person.
Yeah,
So when I've met with like my witchy friends,
yeah, yeah,
we did a thing where we would put in, so we picked 12 things that we wanted to do for the year,
yeah.
and they could be
Skydive,
anything that you wanted.
skydive,
Now I did the one thing that I wanted to get sorted this year was my
skydive.
my not being able to drive outside of Bournemouth on my own.
Okay.
Big deal.
Yeah,
My parents are getting older. I
yeah,
need to
yeah,
be able to go and see them and stuff. So I have to get over whatever it is that makes me have panic attacks. Just
yeah,
the thought of doing it.
yeah.
So six of mine were like hypnotherapy sessions. So I've
Oh, cool.
had a couple of different people have recommended to me, like, so that
Hmm.
I'm going to book my first one in for January. So
Amazing. Yeah,
yeah, I'm just going to see how it goes. I again, not really going in with much expectation.
yeah,
Just going to see if it helps.
yeah. Okay, well, when you do, I'll let you insure my car for a day if you need to go somewhere, and then you can drive out of London, drive out of Bournemouth in my car, because 1.2 is cool. 2
I mean,
liter feels
that's
better.
my car for safety, but
Yeah,
yeah. So I appreciate it is going to be a journey in its own. I'm
yeah,
not going
yeah,
to get fixed like that,
yeah, yeah,
and I might have to do some journeys with other people
yeah, yeah, yeah,
to get a bit more used to it.
yeah.
And then when I've had some positive,
Yeah.
sort of
So,
experiences, I can be a bit more brave with it.
so
So
maybe Southampton,
I know
then
even the thought of Southampton, like
yeah,
Hedge End and all that stuff, I'm just like, oh, there's always always on the radio.
yeah,
Traffic, backed up
yeah,
traffic, fucking accidents. And I'm
yeah,
like, no!
yeah, yeah. Then Gosport, Portsmouth,
Never been back to Gospel ever.
yeah, and
I do
then
need to get to Portsmouth because my dad's in Havant. So that's
yeah,
the other one. And I would probably do that one before I did
yeah,
Newquay.
yeah.
Um, but yeah, that's my big
Yeah,
thing I would like to try and sort out this
that's
year.
amazing. That's amazing. I know you'll do it.
I hope so.
Yeah,
I will definitely try my best.
yeah. I don't know. For me, I just really thought I'm going to try and learn another skill somewhere.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm going to get back to doing jiu-jitsu as well. I want to do that.
Ah,
Um, obviously, really,
you have to
really,
start right at the bottom again.
yeah. But
Okay.
I like that because
Yeah.
I like being that underdog because it makes my brain
Yeah, and
have to
relearn all the
work.
basics as well, I guess, which will see you in good stead.
Yeah, and then yeah, I think I want to learn, and I really want to get back into doing piano.
Did you used to play the piano?
I did used to play piano,
Oh
but
my God, me and my sister used to play the piano.
I got to like grade 2, grade 3, and then stopped.
Nice.
And now for some reason I can only play with this hand. This hand
Oh,
is
mate, if I sat down, I'd be like, I remember this one show tune that I had to
yeah,
do, and I could probably do like the first, I don't know, 12 bars of it. But again, pretty sure only with my right hand that
yeah,
I
yeah,
would be able to, yeah.
yeah. My left hand's like completely like, what we doing here? I still remember obviously bang, 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 slip, and then all the way down.
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah. Octaves and,
yeah, I like to
things.
do that. I'd also like to,
Semi breathes
yeah,
and
yeah. I'd
crazy.
also like to maybe get a French teacher and do like maybe an hour a week doing the language.
Oh, have you tried the online
Yeah, I've
ones?
been doing Duolingo. Every year I start Duolingo, do it for a solid
What's the other
time.
one? What's the other one? There's another
Um,
really famous one that a lot of people like.
is it Babel?
Hmm. Well, it was like a lady's name.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
Yeah, but I feel like if I had a teacher, then it kind of like take me back to almost school time, but you kind of like you feel a bit more um beholden to someone to get
Yeah.
to get your mind working.
Then Yeah, I always think for it to be worth the money, you've then got to keep using it because that's the
Yeah.
only reason we lose it because we don't use
Yeah.
it.
But the things I've got a lot of French clients. So obviously every now and then I
Good.
could, yeah. Every now and then I can pick up on what they're talking about. But it's just like I'd rather just,
Be
get
nice
my
to converse with them.
yeah,
Yeah.
get my conversation skills up again and probably just converse with them throughout sessions.
Yeah. And they'd probably really like that as well.
Yeah. Obviously every now and then I'm with them and like what certain words, certain conversations they'll have between themselves. So like the couples, I train some couples and they'll have a conversation and I'm like, okay, they talk about this. Okay, they talk about that. Or they have French radio on sometimes in the morning. I'm like, listen to what's happening, but I'm like trying to gather what
Yeah.
the person on the radio is talking about. So I think yeah, potentially get a French teacher and do like a session a week or a session every 2 weeks or something.
Rosetta Stone,
Oh yeah.
lady's
Yeah,
name.
yeah.
Sorry, I had to have a look. But you're right, Babbel and Duolingo were also well up
Yeah.
there. But yeah, I've heard Rosetta Stone's
I
quite
think
good.
Duolingo is good because obviously it teaches you more about the reading the word sort of thing. It helps
Mm,
get the association to stuff.
yeah.
So and then plus I love going to Paris. I love obviously going to Disneyland. And over the next few years, because Genevieve's so young, it gives me an extra reason to
Yeah.
oh,
Oh,
okay. Have we just popped to Disneyland Paris?
oh, we had a lovely time. I got ill over
Yeah,
there, but yeah, goodness me. That was when I used to live in Barnes Road.
yeah,
I wouldn't have even met you then.
yeah. So plus, yeah, it only take from London 3 hours, King's Cross, straight to Disneyland on the
Oh,
train.
wow.
All you've got to do is get the
Oh, that's
train,
really good.
book one of the resorts around there, like around the park, and you're there. We get to maybe do 2 days.
Yes. We stayed in the Davy Crockett Ranch.
Yeah, I stayed
Loved
in
it. You
last
get
time I
like little
went.
munchkin
Yeah.
lunches. Just walk up and go and collect them.
Yeah, I think last time I went, I think I stayed in Santa Fe, which is like a cowboy theme one.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Oh, do you know what? They gave, and this was many years ago. I mean, we're talking like 15 years ago. But I'm sure it hasn't changed that much. But they gave us loads of food.
yeah,
Like, and you can go to the little supermarket. So, and we took a load of food with us anyway. But
yeah,
yeah, like that food saw us through for
yeah,
lunch. And so we didn't buy like
yeah.
expensive, stupid food at the park itself. We just made like
Yeah.
baguettes and stuff that they gave us for
And
breakfast.
as even at my age now, I love the midday parade, and then obviously in the evening when they do the closing thing,
Yeah.
at the fireworks at the palace is fantastic.
And you can take her when she's little to do the little people
Yeah,
one,
yeah,
and
yeah,
take her when she's older to do the rest of
yeah.
the rides.
So it gives me a good at least another it gives me at least 12 more years with her to do that stuff.
Be fluent in La
Yeah.
Francais.
Yeah. Plus, when I go to France anyway, people will instantly start speaking to me in French straight away because they obviously think I speak French. So it's like, I said the first
Oh,
few
oui,
bits, and then like,
oui.
okay,
Oh my God, I'm gonna have to test you.
parlez-vous anglais?
I'm gonna test you in a few months.
Yeah. Angleterre? Parlez-vous anglais? All right. So I think we should play a game,
Yeah.
and I found one.
Oh,
It is. Yeah,
bloody love a game.
see if we can get that. All right. So can you see that on your screen? I'll drop it
I can
down.
see it says Sporkle, 3 times 3 movie titles. Can you pick the correct movie that's title consists of 2 or 3 letters?
Yeah.
Okay.
All
Do
right.
we get
So
any other clue?
I'll have a look.
Okay.
So we've got 5 minutes, and then I play the quiz, and then it's like I think we just have to tap this when the movie name comes up. We have to tap the picture.
Oh, God. Okay. I get you. I get you.
All right.
Oh,
So
wow. Okay. So, yeah. Let's
so
make sure
I
we're both happy before we click it. Oh, I
yeah.
don't think I know some of these.
Yeah, no, I'm like
I'm like, even with the pictures, I can only name about 8.
All right. So let's hit play quiz. So Top Gun. Okay. I think we got that one.
I mean, is it supposed to give us all the things?
Uh, Far Cry.
Okay, I reckon that is either top right, because I'm thinking the computer game, right?
Uh, wasn't Far Cry, was it?
Oh, I don't know. I was thinking computer game.
Whoops.
Oh no. Um,
Far Cry. Let's try that. Nope.
I was gonna say, or the one in the middle. Okay, sorry. I'll make sure I say it first. Okay, Get Out is the one down from the left.
Yeah. Hot Rod.
That's the one with
Oh
Andy
yeah.
Samberg.
Yeah. That one.
Yeah, that's so funny, that film.
Red Eye.
Okay,
Yeah.
so Red Eye was, oh, I thought it was on a plane. Oh my God, Tin Cup's in there. I can,
Oh, here's one on the plane.
yeah,
Oh, fuck's sake. Red Eye is the one with
it's on the plane
oh,
with
damn it.
the pen.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
A red
Red
one we know, yeah.
one. Rob Roy. Yep,
Uh,
that's that
top,
one.
yep.
Win-win.
Win. Okay, well, we know which ones it's not. Win. Um, oh, I don't know. It's not the one with Kevin Costner at the bottom because that's
No,
Tin Cup.
Tink Up. I think I know the Jim Carrey one.
Yeah. What about that old one at the top? Is he on a horse?
Potentially.
That one maybe?
No. God damn
Oh no.
it.
Oh, I wouldn't have thought it was that one.
Yeah. Air Bud. Yeah, I know that one. Cop car. I'm guessing the one with the cop next to the car.
Oh, what about the yeah.
Why
Oh,
him?
why him?
Oh, I know that one. That
Oh,
film's
oh, we like it.
hilarious. With Bryan Cranston and
I
James
love
Franco,
Bryan Cranston. Yes Man was
Adam Sandler.
yeah.
Not Adam Sandler,
Oh,
sorry, Jim Carrey.
yeah, down the bottom with Zoe.
Mad Max, obviously.
Left. Uh,
Obviously, it's that one. Yes Day. Yep, I know that one.
the kiddie one.
Ice Age. Don John.
So, hmm, I is it the one with either the girl with glasses or the one underneath? Go with the
And
girl with, do you reckon it's the glasses one?
no, Don John.
Because I think Hitman's the top right and Tin Cup's the bottom middle, so it's got to be one of those three.
Hmm.
Do you think it's the one with the guy who played Robin?
Is that the one where he gets cancer?
I don't know. I can't tell from that picture. I didn't know if it was the Seasons one or
Don
not. I
John.
have no idea what the black and white one is, so
I'll try that one.
okay.
Yep, it
Yes.
is. One day.
I reckon the one with glasses, the girl with glasses, and the guy. Yeah.
Yeah. Tin Cup. Yeah, we've got that.
Bottom middle. Oh, I love Costner in that so much.
Top Hat.
Oh, it's got to be the
The old
black and white. Yeah. And then
one.
Hitman's top right. Oh, we didn't do too bad because we nearly would have got, technically,
Yeah.
if you'd have hold your horses,
Yeah.
we would have got red eye
Yeah. And they're
and
sat on a
maybe
bloody
half eye.
plane.
So
I just
that's
saw
not
the one in the
bad,
top
though.
corner, and I thought they were in a waiting room.
Yeah, yeah. Though to be fair, the pickies are so little anyway,
Yeah.
but I definitely didn't know that one in the top left though. With
No,
what's his face? Yeah, I didn't know
no.
that one.
All right. Good fun. All right, Debs, we're gonna wrap it there. We'll be back again for next week.
Yeah,
And yeah, it should be. I'm glad to be back. I feel like we missed a little bit of time,
we did.
but you know,
We did.
it's Christmas time. Things have to be done.
Yeah, everyone was off. I was chilling, went back to work.
Yeah.
Now
Yeah,
the
I'm not
weekend.
back to
I
work
liked
till
having those 2 days back just to ease back in.
yeah,
Our little reward for the weekend.
yeah. I'm not back to work till Monday, Tuesday,
Oh,
and like I'm dreading it already. That 4 o'clock wake up is gonna hurt.
no, mate. Mine's only 7, and
When
I'm still stressed about that.
and because I've been going to bed at like half 12 because I'm sat
I
up watching
know.
Squid Games and stuff like that.
And not caring if I
Yeah,
wake up and I don't go back to normally I wake up and I go straight back to sleep. But
yeah,
sometimes I wake up and I'll be awake, and
yeah,
so I scroll for a bit and then drop back off. And it doesn't matter. You're not
yeah,
stressy when you don't
yeah.
have to be up. But
Yeah, I've been waking up at 5:30, and then like, okay, go back to sleep now. And it's like,
yeah, you're like,
yeah,
no.
next week that shit ain't happening.
No. But Bournemouth have got Everton tomorrow at home, so I'm
Yeah,
looking forward to that.
that'd be good.
In amongst the wind and the rain that's
Yeah,
coming
yeah,
on Sunday or
yeah, yeah.
something.
With these storms and icy cold.
Well, I think all the ice is gone tomorrow
Yeah.
because of how shit it is down south, but we'll see. No one seems to know.
Yeah.
I'll take what we get.
All right then, cool. All right, everyone, thanks for joining us, and we will see you soon. So everyone be good. If you can't be good, be the best at being bad. Happy New Year, everyone. Bye bye.